Hey guys, it's James with Hunter Comics here, and I'm just doing a quick video. I don't know if I'm just going to do this for the join members of the channel or just say screw it and release this to everybody. But I was just laid off. Um, I work in the mortgage industry, and I think you've been seeing what's been going on with the interest rates. Unfortunately, for the first time in 7 years, I am unemployed to the effect that my main bread and butter, my big boy job, my college education job, gave me the can there. So it's a tricky time for me. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I was talking with my mom, and she was like, "Well, what do you want to do? You know, this could be an opportunity to reinvent yourself." Problem is, I don't really know what I want to do, right? That's the tricky thing a lot of I think young people face is like what are we going to do here? Obviously, I'd want to do art, but maybe that's a whole nother video. I talk about how my portfolio was destroyed. So it's going to be really difficult to re-enter that world. The second thought is, well, I know some of you are probably going to put it in the comments, but talking about starting a comic book shop, my problem with that is my area where I live, there's a comic book shop 5 minutes away, 15 minutes away, 25 minutes away, about 30 minutes away, 35 minutes away, and then a different one 35 minutes away. There's like 10 comic book shops within a 45-minute drive, um, all around me in any direction. So I think my area is a little oversaturated for that. Plus, that's a business I don't really entirely know if I really want to get into. Um, I know a lot of those dudes have trouble to make money. So it's a tricky thing for sure. I just think that there's too much of it, and I think that I would have too much competition. Plus, it's an awkward time to be getting into comics in terms of there's a massive comic um, shrinkage of interest, I think. So it's just tricky to gauge. I don't really think that starting a comic book shop in an area with tons of them is smart to do. Now, obviously, when you come back to the whole what do I want to do, I mean, I'd love to take this channel and take it to the lengths that like Gem Mint or Comic Tropes has done, where you could actually maybe make a living off of it. Right now, full transparency, I'll tell you what I make per day off of ads from this channel. We're about 20,000 subscribers. Channel's been going really well. That's in just a little over 2 years. I make about 25 to about 35 would be pretty good a day. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but apparently I've heard that that's a little bit surprising. Like it could be more, but I've heard other people be like, "Hey, man, I make $5 a day off of the ads." So, um, and that's like before any taxes go through. So, ironically, $30 a day is what I used to make an hour at my corporate job that I just got laid off from. So, unfortunately, I mean, I do 2 to 3 videos a week. I could, if I put pedal to the metal, I could probably put three, guaranteed three, maybe four, maybe even five a week. But I feel like that would only, at best, maybe double or triple, maybe the ad revenue that you could get off of that. Now, there's other things you can do like sponsorships, and I have a couple sponsorships, but none of them are paid. I don't really see how you could actually turn this into like a quit your day job, have this be just the thing you want to do thing. There's no benefits. It's just ad revenue. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to just say screw it and just do just like videos for the channel. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Um, so if that's not an option, and I don't think that starting a comic book shop would really be a good option, I think I need to go back to the drawing board. I want to get back into something creative, maybe something in advertising, something certainly you guys have seen. I know how to do all sorts of editing. I could do anything like that. I just feel like trying to apply for something in the mortgage industry is really scary. I mean, that is an industry that is tied directly to the market, and I think I need to be looking at jobs that are more recession proof. Mortgage industry is pretty tough. I know a lot of you comic book collectors fans are actually in the mortgage industry. I'm assuming most of you probably just lost your jobs this week if you hadn't in the last month or so. The interest rates have been climbing at a rate which most mortgage companies just can't handle. And I think that they are going to go up. So, um, hey man, 7 years down the drain just like that. So it's a little scary. What am I going to do for money? I hit the ground running. I've already done like 15 applications. So I'm hoping that something good comes out of that. Um, but also, maybe I should be taking this time to reinvent myself. And, what does this mean for the channel? I can guarantee you it at least means probably an extra video a week. I think I can do that during this time. But I want to be focusing my time on reinventing myself. And hey, if I have to do classes or tutorials or whatever, I'll be doing that too, just to learn some new skill sets for jobs. Um, Perfect world, I'd be some sort of artist. Um, I'd take this channel to new heights. But the problem is, even doubling or tripling this channel, that I couldn't do that full time. I would have to not quadruple, but octuple. I don't know. I would basically have to do 8 times like the views and the revenue that I'm getting now. 8 times? I don't know about that one. um, so I just don't know. Now, granted, you join members here. I'm not looking for a pity party, believe me. That makes me so uncomfortable. But I just wanted to make this video just to let you know that there might be changes for the better for the YouTube channel. So hey, there's always silver lining. But also, I'm going to be in a kind of a vulnerable position for a bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up, I would say, collections, but maybe even comics for a few months here. I still got that. I'm like halfway paid off for the wedding, so we still got a bit to go for that. Definitely got some expenses. This was a really bad time to be let go. Um, I'm probably going to have to sell some things that I might not want to sell. All the statues I've been trying to sell for the past year, I'm going to have to really kick that into gear and really work on getting them gone. So if you're interested in any quarter scale statues, of course, let me know. And I'm going to try to not dip into my Green Lantern collection, obviously. If things get bad, I'm going to try to sell everything else, like my Daredevil one, all that stuff. But hopefully I can land a job, a respectable big boy college educate job before I have to kind of settle for maybe something not so good. Um, we will see, won't we? We will see. I will keep you updated if you want it my join members here. And other than that, I love you all. This is honestly a good thing for the channel, as crazy as it seems. And I guess I will see you and keep on hunting. Wish me luck.